Welcome to Iglek. Imagine if you could take all your wealth with you after death, jewels, gold, even your servants. The Sumerian rulers believed they could. Their tombs were filled with treasures, preparing them for a shadowy afterlife. But much like today's ultra-wealthy who hoard fortunes they'll never spend, none of that wealth saved them from the inevitable darkness. The riches stayed behind while the soul wandered alone. In Sumerian tombs, archaeologists have uncovered vast riches, jewelry, weapons, and even servants sacrificed to accompany their masters into the afterlife. Yet all of this was left behind in the physical world, while the soul faced eternal darkness. A striking reminder that no matter how much we prepare, death is the great equalizer. Think about movements like Occupy Wall Street or radical environmental groups where tearing down the system is seen as the only path forward. In Hinduism, this role belongs to Shiva, the god of destruction. But here's the twist: he's not feared, he's revered. Destruction isn't a failure. It's the first step toward rebirth. So what if our obsession with preserving broken systems is holding us back? Sometimes it's only by letting things fall apart that we can build something new. While most fear destruction, in Hinduism it's embraced. Shiva, the destroyer, tears down the old to make way for the new, just like some modern movements that seek to dismantle failing systems. Shiva's destruction is seen as a necessary step toward renewal. Death, in Hindu belief, is not an end, it's a transformation. In life, we often fear when things fall apart. Relationships, careers, even our own sense of self. But just like Shiva's dance of destruction, sometimes things need to break down to create space for something new. Destruction isn't an ending. It's a process of letting go, clearing the path for renewal and growth. When we embrace the idea that every end carries the seed of a new beginning, we allow ourselves to heal and transform. So remember, when life feels like it's unraveling, it's also weaving something new. In every destruction, there is a quiet promise of rebirth. Think of karma like a cosmic bank account. Your good deeds are deposits, and your bad actions are withdrawals. In Hinduism, your balance follows you from life to life. But just like today's Wall Street executives, who caused economic chaos and walked away unscathed, some souls seem to escape the consequences of their actions. Is karma truly spiritual justice? Or is it a system where only a few get away with their debts? Karma is the force that drives reincarnation in Hinduism. Your actions in one life determine the fate of your soul in the next. But much like how some people seem to avoid consequences in the modern world, karma doesn't always work immediately. Sometimes people seem to get away with things, while others carry the weight of their deeds across lifetimes. But here's where we can find peace. Karma, like life, works in cycles. While it may seem unfair in the moment, every action, good or bad, eventually comes back around. It's a reminder that we're all part of a larger story, one that spans beyond this life. So if you feel burdened by your past or by the things beyond your control, trust that life has a way of balancing the scales, even if it takes time. In every moment, there's an opportunity to write a new chapter. The Sumerians believed that death led to the land of no return, a place where the soul wandered in eternal shadow. There was no reward, no punishment, and no chance for redemption. Death was absolute and inescapable, and for them, the end of life was simply the end. This belief may seem harsh, but it offers a stark reminder that life is fragile and fleeting. But in Hinduism, the soul is on an eternal journey. Reincarnation ensures that death is not the end, but a new beginning. Governed by karma, the soul moves through lifetimes, learning, evolving, and striving for moksha, liberation from the cycle of birth and death. This belief offers hope and continuity, suggesting that every ending is also a beginning. These two beliefs give us different ways to think about life and death. The Sumerians remind us to cherish the present moment, knowing that nothing lasts forever. On the other hand, Hinduism teaches us that life is cyclical, and endings are simply new beginnings. Whether you believe in finality or rebirth, there's comfort in knowing that every chapter, no matter how difficult, leads to something new. Embrace the changes, the losses, and the transformations, because they are all part of the journey. These ancient beliefs offer us two profound perspectives. The Sumerians remind us of the fragility of life, urging us to live fully in the moment, because we never know when the end will come. Hinduism, however, gives us hope, showing us that every ending is just a step towards something new, that death is not to be feared, but embraced as part of the soul's evolution. And maybe that's what we can take with us. Whether we believe in finality or in rebirth, there's comfort in knowing that life, in all its forms, is constantly changing. We may face loss, but with every loss comes the possibility of renewal. When we let go of our fear of endings, we open ourselves to the beauty of transformation. Life, death, rebirth, it's all part of the journey. And each chapter brings with it the opportunity to grow and evolve. Join me on this journey as we continue to explore the beliefs of ancient worlds and find meaning in their wisdom. Remember to subscribe for more insights into philosophy, spirituality, and the mysteries of life. Eklak is here to bring change.